folks, it's Amy from Colorado Mountain Living, and it's very hard to tell right now with this abundant sunshine and really nice temperatures that a very severe winter storm is coming tonight. And it's hard to make the decision to know that you have to leave your house. I imagine that folks struggle with this when they're told that they need to evacuate for a hurricane or a tornado or something coming, and it's hard to know, when to make that decision and when you know that it's probably better off if you go somewhere else. So for us, it's not necessarily the snow forecast. It's not like the inches of snow that are making a huge problem. It's more of the really freezing temperatures. So let me show you the forecast that's coming up. In the next several hours, things look beautiful. We've got abundant sunshine, not a cloud in the sky. There's a nice breeze. So it doesn't seem like there's a really big threat coming. It's like we're looking at something and it's hard to believe because it doesn't feel like it could even happen. So for us, we're making the decision to leave because of the freezing temperatures. They're supposed to get down into the teens tonight, and we haven't gotten that cold yet. In the past week where we've had a bunch of winter weather and cold temperatures, we've been into the low 20s, and 2 nights in a row of that has frozen our water lines. So we have no running water in the morning time. And it takes all day for that to thaw out when the day is about 40 degrees. So now everything's working fine, but we know probably after tonight we'll have frozen water. Also, it's the heating issue. For us, if the temperatures are in the 20s, we can keep a temperature overnight in maybe the upper 40s. Sometimes we can do 50, depending on what temperature it is when we go to bed. Sometimes we can wake up and it's about 50. But the thing is, it's not the overnight temperature inside, it's maintaining the temperature during the day safely. Because during the day, we can warm it up really quickly with the propane heater, but there's no good ventilation that we can use that as a sustained heating source. So we have to supplement it with like an electric heater, but that doesn't hardly throw out any kind of heat. So because it'll be so cold outside Sunday during the day, with temperatures in the teens, that we won't be able to open the door to oxygenate and get fresh air in because it's going to be so cold it'll just suck all the heat out. So those are the main reasons why we decided to evacuate our homestead, because freezing temperatures are going to freeze our water lines and it's going to make it just too hard to heat the house efficiently. And what a surprise looking out the window. Snow is still coming down. It's not supposed to stop until afternoon. This is just the morning time. Probably looking at about 6 to 8 inches of snow there on the car. Brian's clearing it off to kind of see. He thinks about 8 inches fell. And we're probably similar in elevation to where our homestead is up here, where we're staying at. So probably experiencing the same amount of snow back home as well. It's a lot of snow. Still coming down. Sure. Oh yeah, there's the sun. So Brian's clearing off the car here. He's actually getting ready to take off and head back to the house. The homestead, see how things have shaped up there, kind of work on the plow a little bit, see if he can clear out the driveway and get some other things done. One thing about early Colorado snow is that it's just very powdery and it's not like heavy and thick. Actually, earlier last week it kind of was because it was so warm and it kind of got slushy, but it's really easy to clear. You can just kind of fluff it away. It's very fluffy. And I want to show you where we sought shelter last night. We got out of the homestead and snow's still coming down right now. It's really cold out, probably like 11 degrees, but my hat's keeping me toasty warm, so that's good. Don't have any gloves on. My hands are freezing right now. It's hard to operate the video camera, but let me show you show you a little shelter here. Check out this nice teepee. inside here, and you got a nice little area to sit, hang out. But so I'm inside the teepee. Just kidding, we didn't sleep in the teepee last night. Teepee's a feature of the lodge that we're staying at. So it's a nice little hangout room. You can come and you can have a nice little cozy gathering, but a little bit too cold last night to have a cozy gathering. As cool as it would have been to stay in a teepee overnight in a snowstorm, we did not do that. But thought you'd like to see the inside of this teepee. It's kind of cool. The bear's on the outside of the teepee. But right across the parking lot is where we actually stayed. So still staying there right now. Gonna stay one more night just to stay warm. And it's nice to actually feel really comfortable and cozy and snug watching cable. So super fun. Well, the roads look pretty clear around here. It's still coming down pretty good. Not pretty much any visibility. So the lodge we're staying is really cute. It's very rustic, like a log home, giving us some ideas for how to decorate this cute log bed here. And this one's more of an wrought iron bed, but definitely has that cabin feel and a lot of fun little elements here. Country closet. There's a snow out there on the back deck. Bathroom's cute. I like the shower with the stones in it. All right, folks, so there you have it. This is how we're wintering our very first, very cold winter storm of the season. So we just weren't ready enough to be able to weather it through on our own homestead. So we figured the safest bet would be to get some warm, reliable shelter, even though that's costing us extra money. We just thought that that was probably the wisest choice, to just not have to take any chances, because once you have inadequate heat and frozen water, things get really miserable really fast. So it's a nice weekend for watching movies, although Brian is back out on the road. He's going to take care of the plow and work on the driveway and some other things. So he's back to work, and he has to work again tomorrow. So when checkout time comes, hopefully the weather will have warmed up enough that when I get back to the homestead, that we'll be able to work with some kind of water and heat situation. So that's definitely our priority this week, is to get the wood stove ready and hooked up. We've got some other things lined up as well. We'll keep you updated with everything that we've got lined up, including the roofing. And the forecast for the coming week looks fantastic. So I think the roofers should be able to get the job done by the end of the week. Probably won't be able to get anything done tomorrow because it's going to be so much snow up there. But maybe if that sun is really strong, it'll clear off the roof. So hopefully we'll be able to get that done. I'll update you on the electric situation. And we've got our electric coil to roll out. So there's still a lot to do before the next storm comes. So I'll keep you guys updated. Thanks for checking in on us. And we wanted to let you know that we don't want to mess around when it comes to weather. It's always good to be on the safe side. You know, we could have stayed, and what if we'd gotten 2 feet of snow? What if we'd gotten 0-degree temperatures and we just weren't able to stay warm? So we definitely want to be smart about knowing when to evacuate. And thanks so much for checking in on us, and we'll hopefully have some really good news to report soon, coming next week, and we will see you at the next video. Take care.